Stop right there. Barcelona won 2-1. They are top of La Liga, but let's be brutally honest. Hansi Flick lost the first half of this game with his own lineup. This was not a comfortable win. It was a comeback built on sheer individual brilliance, and it proves Flick has a problem he needs to solve fast. His starting 11 gambit, with young Dro Fernandez and Rooney Bargi starting alongside a returning Marcus Rashford, sacrificed all attacking decisiveness. Why? Because Real Sociedad's plan was simple, the 4-1-4-1 low block. They crowded the central area, dared Barca to go wide, and relied on the wings to be blunt. For 45 minutes, it worked perfectly. The ball moved and moved and moved, but produced nothing but desperate shots that Alex Romero easily handled. The question isn't, did Barcelona get 3 points? The question is, did Flick just prove he can't win without the magic of Lamine Yamal? Let's dive into the technical details. While the attack was dull, the defense was porous. Real Sociedad's goal in the 31st minute was a tactical warning sign that we see too often under Flick, a catastrophic lack of defensive cover in transition. Watch this. Jules Koundé is beaten one-on-one by Baronetsia. That happens. But where is the midfield backup? Where's the pivot? Frenkie de Jong and Pedri are caught too high, too wide, leaving a gaping central highway. The ball is crossed, and Odriozola has a tap-in. This shows a major structural weakness. When the high press fails, the transition defense in the central zone is non-existent. Against PSG next week, this isn't an early warning. This is a death sentence. It's an issue of positional discipline, not talent. Barcelona must sacrifice one attacker or force the pivot to be more conservative. Okay, let's flip the script. The undeniable strength is the control unit, Pedri and Frenkie de Jong. They were the oxygen. With 75% possession and over 100 passes completed each, they took the initial pressure and slowly strangled the life out of Real Sociedad's defense. Pedri in particular showed why he is world-class. He's not a goal scorer. He's the tempo controller. He constantly received the ball in tight spaces, shielded it, and released the press. This high-volume circulation strategy by Flick is working. It tires the opponent and creates the numerical advantage. The strength is the quantity of pressure. The flaw was the quality of the pressure. They generated 22 shots, yes, but until the second half, the finishing and final ball lacked the incision needed to break a top-tier keeper like Romero. The moment of controversy, the moment of truth. Flick brought on Lamine Yamal in the 58th minute. And this is not exaggeration. He changed the game in under 60 seconds. Look at the winning goal. Yamal gets the ball wide right. He doesn't pass backward. He doesn't hesitate. He attacks the space. He drives immediately at the defender, gets a yard of space, and delivers a whipped, precise cross. Not a hopeful one. It's a cross that completely bypasses the defense and lands right on Lewandowski's head. Game over. This is the technical distinction. Yamal provides the vertical directness that the starting wingers, Bargi/Rashford, could not. He forces the fullback to commit, and his final product is elite. He turned a slow, methodical machine into an explosive weapon. Flick's critics will say, why was he on the bench to begin with? The final moments told the whole story of Barca's season so far. They were on top, but then Real Sociedad got their massive late chances, notably the Takefusa Kubo shot off the woodwork. Again, the technical point. Barca's defensive shape loses compactness when chasing a third goal. This allowed Kubo and the Real Sociedad substitutes to exploit the wide channel between the CB and the LB. Conversely, Barca showed the winning mentality missing in previous seasons. They absorbed the pressure and even had a chance to seal it with a brilliant move that saw Lewandowski hit the crossbar. It shows fight, but it also shows an over-reliance on individual moments to kill the game. So, the final verdict is this. Barcelona's 2-1 win was a crucial mental boost, but a tactical mixed bag. The control from the pivot and the terrifying, game-breaking impact of Lamine Yamal. Defensive organization in transition, and Flick's initial lineup selection lacked the necessary punch to break down the low block without their star player. They go top of La Liga, but the cracks are visible. Can Flick trust his full squad, or must he rely on the genius of Yamal every time? Drop your thoughts below. Is Flick making the right calls, or are Barca winning despite the rotation? Like and subscribe, and we'll see you for the PSG deep dive next week.